Okay, the last 30 days, I have been vibe coding and I've been loving it. But goddamn, did I just completely start off on the wrong foot. I know all of my past, I've been in the software space for about 20 years, and I've managed QA teams, I've managed products and dev teams on some internal applications. I've worked with dev all my life because I know how important shipping and managing products are for quality. And I did an earlier post on last in, first out and BAU. But look, I just got so excited. I wrote out of my little product idea. I threw it into my dev AI agent, and man, it was amazing to watch. Within no time, 15 minutes, I had a product that actually seemed to work, and I was pretty excited. Then things kind of started to unravel. So about a week in, realizing, man, I'd be fixing one area and another area would just completely break that I had just finished. I realized there was a lot of shiny things that seemed to look like they worked, like the data and the analytics, and none of it worked. I then realized, and I'm sure some people that I've worked with in the past would get a chuckle out of this, but I completely realized I just threw all of my history of process and product management and following best practices out the window. I got so excited, I rushed in and I didn't actually set up my environment and do all the things I needed to do. So I stepped back, and I'm sharing in the post. I had to do an article because it was a little long, but the 5 or 6 things that I have learned that you just got to do. And number one thing, process is still the most important thing when you go into wanting to build something. Regardless of if you're having an AI agent do it or not, if you were doing it with a team, it's the same mindset. You've got to have a good product plan. You got to think about the outcome. You got to, of course, think about the problems and solutions you want to solve. And again, fall in love with the problem, not the solution, because it's super easy when you start building stuff. Shiny squirrel. God, I just have built some really cool things that I didn't need for my MVP. Again, have a plan and really spend time looking at the tool sets you're using and think about your data model. Are you going to need a database? Are you going to need to collect data and store it? How much is that going to cost? Are you going to need to connect to multiple data sources? So what's your API strategy? You really need to think about, your plan, your design, think about the end goal. Are you going to be putting 5 customers on this? Is this an internal application, for your company? Who's going to own it? So really thinking about all these things, but key, what I learned, create a docs folder in your application that you're using. Reference that a lot. Ask your AI buddy, agent, dev agent to reference your project plan. Create a markdown list. Follow your plan. And the best thing that I learned too was make sure that you learn Git and GitHub, which I didn't know that they were different. I thought GitHub was the same. Anyway, but make sure you learn how to not code on your main, create branches that you're working from, learn how to commit items, learn how to merge, and make sure you have backups. I learned that the AI agent is really complementary, and every idea you have is awesome, and it will keep trying to solve problems, and you are like, man, I think this thing's gonna just fix it. The problem is that once the AI agent gets into a little bit of a struggle, I found maybe if you're trying to fix something and you're about to start the 3rd prompt to try to fix something, stop. You're better off rolling back. And I use Claude to build out an actual prompt, and then I'll use it in tandem with my AI agent working together, because the dev agent will just keep changing things, and that's where I found code starts breaking in other areas of the application if I let the AI agent just go wild. So really make sure you have those steps in place. Make sure you check in often. Make sure you keep to your plan. And if you're trying to launch your MVP, stick to this MVP, because it's so easy to build super shiny things and the AI agent will recommend things. Anyway, I hope this helps. And again, I've had more fun this last month learning to be a better product manager and also being able to guide an AI agent, a dev agent, to the outcome that I'm trying to get to. So if you're wanting to get started, read up. There's great, each of the platforms, if you use Lovable or Curious or Windsurfer or whatever, or Replit, they have great how-to videos. Like spend some time figuring that out, the tool that you want to use. But it's fun. Have some fun, take your idea, build something fun. But remember, the old standards of process and operations still matter. All right. Love to hear your comments. Thanks for your time. And again, I'm Lee Roque, trying to help people just build empowered teams, tell better stories, and elevate the experience with AI.